Hi, Eric. I already know your English name. Can you start by telling me your Chinese name?
Wang Junhao.
Wang Junhao. Okay, good. Can you tell me your date of birth?
October 21, 1998.
1998.
Yeah.
And which grade are you currently studying?
In a grade 10.
Grade 10. And
Yeah.
which grade are you going to apply?
I'm gonna apply the grade 10 as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. To
Yeah.
repeat one grade is sometimes really very helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, can you, Junhao, Eric, tell me a little bit about yourself or maybe your family, your school? Just to
Okay.
know about you.
I'm in Tianjin foreign language school and I'm learning AP courses. And I have a lot of teachers. They are all foreigners. All come from America. And my grade is pretty good, I think. And well, let's talk about my family. My mother works in a bank, and my father is a civil servant. So not very rich. um,
Okay.
I am a very open heart and outgoing boy, and
Good to know. So I assume you're the only child of the family, right?
yes.
Yeah, like many Chinese children, your generation, right? The single child. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Okay. So you're saying you're studying at Tianjin Foreign Language School, and there are already lots of native speaker teachers, right?
Yes.
Okay. So how long you have been studying at this school?
For about 1 year. I'm just here.
1 year. Okay. So got it. Is it a boarding school or it's a day school?
Day school.
It's a day school. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So can you tell me like a typical school day? What time you start your first class and when do you go home?
Okay. My first my first class start at like 7:30, 35, 35. Yeah. And the last class finished at 5 or 10.
Oh, so how many classes each day? It sounds like it used to have 8 or maybe 7.
No, 9.
9. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's very common in China.
It's quite common. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really impressed. Really hardworking students.
Very different from America.
Yeah, kind of different. I think here, if you study here, the thing is in the afternoon there are lots of extracurricular activities. You may be participate in some sports or band. So how about in China? You say it's end like 5:10 p.m. Is it like the last?
We don't have time to do extracurriculum.
I see.
But we still have clubs like soccer clubs, like singing clubs. But I am one of the school soccer team, and I'm really interested in soccer.
Oh, good to know it. So you're in the soccer team. Is there any other club you participate? Other club?
I'm not participating in other clubs.
Okay, that's fine. Just it seems the sports is your top one hobby, right?
Yeah.
Good. I'm pretty sure when you're here, you will definitely find something you really like to do.
Yeah.
Okay, we talk about some extracurricular activity. Let's go back to your classwork. Okay, can you tell me something about it, like your favorite subject, your least favorite subject?
Okay. You know that I'm learning the AP courses, and so my favorite classes is the AP calculus. I'm really interested in the math and calculus, and so I work hard at this class, and so I'm interested in it. And my teacher is very good and nice.
Yeah, you mentioned like before, like you have a lot of native speaker teachers. So I wonder, like for those calculus, those math, science class, are they taught in English by
Yeah,
English teacher?
they can speak Chinese.
Oh,
Sorry,
wow,
sorry.
that's interesting. Do you have some classes taught in Chinese?
Yes, like Chinese history,
I see.
math, physics, geography, etc.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, good. So, in other words, I think you are very well prepared for your study in the U.S., right?
Yes,
Yes, lots of subjects are already taught in English. Great.
yes.
So you talk about your favorite one. Can you tell me something about your least favorite subject?
Okay. I think that my weakness is the AP physics, because the concept is, a lot of terminologies, and it's hard to recite and use the equation. So that's the difficult part.
Okay, I guess maybe this just some subject you're not very good at. You're not very strong compared to others.
Yeah.
But maybe that's not like you don't like it, right? It just
Yeah.
you might need to work harder. Okay, I got it. What do you do for fun in your free time?
In my most free time, I play soccer, and sometimes I sing songs with my friend.
Interesting. Okay. So like music and sports, that's very well balanced. I like that. So I know you want to apply to a school in the U.S. Can you tell me why you're interested in studying in the U.S.?
Okay. I think that first of all, the American is a multicultural country, and there are a lot of foreigners like Koreans, like Japanese, like Chinese, etc. So I think that I can learn a lot of other cultures in there, and also the way to sorry, can I say again?
No problem.
It's a challenge to me to go abroad, also for all of the students, and so I want to take a chance to challenge myself.
Okay,
and study in America.
Okay, I got it. That's nice. Yeah, I understand. In China, although you have different ethnic groups and also in some way very diverse, but it's still kind of like a homogeneous society, right?
Yeah.
In the U.S., there will be very diverse. Okay, good for you. And I also like that you already foresee there will be a lot of challenges in your life when you study here, but you're ready for that. Actually, you pretty like to take the challenge. Good for you. Nice. I know you will be studying at 10th grade, so in 2 years, actually you will have to start to apply college. Do you have any plan for your college, like what major you want to study? Or even go even further, have you ever thought about what kind of job you want to take after graduate from college?
I want to learn software. Like I want to be a software designer. You know that.
Yeah, it's IT, right? Computer.
Yeah. My uncle is doing that, and he's a profession, and very successful in America. So I want to do this too, and learn about something about the software and computer.
Okay, nice. So you mentioned your uncle is living in the U.S., right?
Yes.
Which state is your uncle living?
He's living in Seattle.
Seattle. Oh, is he an engineer of Microsoft?
Yes, kind of similar.
So that just makes me curious. So when you select a school, do you like prefer a little bit close to your uncle, West Coast or East Coast? You don't care whether about the distance. Is there any concern or preference?
I think it's okay, but my parents think that I should be more closer to the.
I understand that. I totally understand that. Okay.
Yeah, but I think they will listen to me.
Yeah, you will be very persuasive.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let me think. We talk about something about your future. Then I want to learn a little bit about your past. Can you tell me how have you spent your past 2 summers?
Okay. Um, that in the last year, I'm just passed the high school entrance exam.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It is really difficult. So
Yeah.
the the first year, I'm just stay at home and prepare for the exam, and
Mm-hmm.
it's very boring and
Very
uh,
stressful summer.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The second summer, I went to Sichuan in
Oh.
China.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very beautiful city,
Okay.
which is famous of its traditional food, like
Yeah, very
dumpling.
spicy, right?
Like,
Spicy food in Sichuan.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, very delicious. And also, I'm do some preparation for the new semester.
Mm-hmm. I got it. Good. I'm glad you have a little bit fun in the second summer. The first one, I understand that that's just a bad timing, right? You have to
Yeah.
prepare for the exam. Okay, nice. Let me think about maybe let's still go back to something about your family life. Who in your life has most influenced you? It doesn't have to be your family member. I just said it.
I think that my parents,
Mm-hmm.
not only one,
Mm-hmm.
they influenced me much. And why? Because I have a good temper and good ability to communicate and
Mm-hmm.
organization. And my family, they never argue about something, and they are harmonious.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have a good temper and do not to and never to worry about how they are going, and
Mm-hmm. I
so
see.
I have a good mood every day, and so that's it.
Yeah, I guess your parents, very liberal parents, they respect children, right? They always discuss things with
Yeah,
you, not just give orders.
yeah,
Good,
yeah.
good. That's nice. So when you think about if you study in the American school, school always wants to know what can you contribute to the school community. Have you thought about that? As an
Yeah.
international student in
Um,
school. Mm-hmm.
the first thing I thought, I'm a Chinese, and I learn about a lot of about Chinese history, and I can bring the students, no, the classmates, a lot
Mm-hmm.
of the Chinese culture and history,
Mm-hmm.
and also, I want to join the school soccer team,
Mm-hmm.
and I will try my best to get some awards and do more contribution to the school. And I think that I have used my free time to do as much as I can the social activities um, and more contribution to the society.
Okay, good. Yeah, you can share your home culture, right, with the American
Yeah.
classmates, and also, you said a couple of times you really liked playing soccer. So I think
Yeah.
you're a good player. You're a strong player, so you can join the team. Okay, got it. So I know you're like the first year at your high school. Let's think about
Yeah.
if you could do one thing in your junior high differently, what would it be? We just assume you have the power to go back.
In the junior high school, I cannot communicate with teachers in English really. And I have a lot of foreign teachers here in the Korean school. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
and I really like to talk with them and share some ideas and learn something about the curriculum
Okay.
in English or in English.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just hope you can have this kind of opportunity much earlier, right? To even start from your junior
Yeah,
high.
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I have my last question is we know you're applying to schools. I just want to ask what is most important thing to you when you decide which school you want to apply? Do you have any specific school preference?
For me, I will first see the soccer team really,
Okay.
and the another thing is that the rank of the school in the whole state, and the average SAT um, scores and the location.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it.
Okay.
is most important.
I see. So you pretty much care both academics and whether they have a
Yeah.
strong soccer team, and also maybe location. I got it. Okay, Eric, it's really nice to talk to you. Then I think we
Yeah.
can move to the second part. Have you seen a passage, an English paragraph on your screen? It's in the
Yeah.
dialog box. Okay, when you're ready, you can read it loudly and clearly. Then we will answer some questions. Okay.
Okay.
Just to tell me, did you see it? Is it only 2 lines? Or actually, it's on my screen. It seems I only sent you 2 lines. What's the last word you saw at your part?
Two.
Okay, then that's fine.
Right.
Okay, so I did send you the complete one. Okay, when you're ready, you can start. Okay.
Okay, I can start it.
Mm-hmm.
Jack London's story called Call of the Wild tells of Buck, a dog stolen from California who has taken Alaska during the Klondike gold rush in the late 1890s. Buck becomes led out part of the team that transports supplies and the people through the harsh winters. It was inevitable that the clash for leadership should come. Buck he wanted it because it was his nature, because he had been gripped tight by the nameless, incomprehensible pride of the trail and the chance. That pride which holds dogs in a tool to the last gasp, which lures them to die joyfully in the harness, and breaks their hearts if they can cut out the harness. This was the pride of sorry. This was the pride of Darius Bulldog. So Solex, as he pulled with all his strength, the pride that laid hold of them at break of camp, transforming them from sore and sullen brutes into three eager, ambitious creatures. The pride that spurred them all day and dropped them at the pitch of camp at night, letting them fall back into a gloomy unrest and discontent. It was the pride that burned up speech and made him thrash the sled dogs who bloodied and shirked in the tracks or hide away at harness up time in the morning. Likewise, it was his pride that made him fear Buck as possible lead dog, and this was Buck's pride too.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. How do you feel about this passage?
Actually, no. When I was reading aloud, I'm not really reading that.
Okay, I see. Yeah, sometimes when you see the screen, then you read aloud, then you don't have really comprehend what this passage talk about. Okay,
Yeah.
don't worry. When you answer my question, you still have time to look it over, and I don't need you to know all the details. So let's just start from a very simple question. Can you identify what are the main characters talk about in this passage? Who
Can I just look? What's the rate?
Yeah, what are the main characters? Who are the main characters?
No, sorry, give me a second, and I will say it again.
That's fine. Take your time.
Thank you.
So can you tell me who are the main characters?
Is it a dog? Is it a talk dog?
Yes, actually it is. Did you notice some dog's name?
Yes.
And what kind of dogs? Are they like pet?
No. Whale dog.
They're real dog. They're sled dogs. Okay, they're
Yeah.
sled dogs. And you see, have you seen some names of those dogs?
Dave.
Dave. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not sure. It's Bug is a dog.
Yeah, Buck.
Yeah,
It
Bug.
is.
Bug is a dog.
Yeah,
I
Buck.
see that.
It is. Okay. So I'll just actually there are other dogs mentioned. So I want to move to my second question. I just wonder. Okay, those dogs. What is a relationship among them? They actually, as sled dogs, they have to work as a team. Okay, if you think about to picture what is a sled look like in the winter, so you need a number of dogs to pull them together. So what curious me is what is a relationship among these dogs? You mentioned a Buck, you mentioned a Dave. Actually, they're a Spitz and a Solex. So are they like getting along very well? Have a harmonious relationship, support each other, there's some conflict among them.
Okay, let me see it.
Mm-hmm. There might be some keyword help you, okay, to think about my question.
Oh, I'm too nervous.
You don't have to be. You did great job.
Really?
Mm.
I'm not sure. Is it talk about the dogs who against the wall?
Yeah, I think kind of because I ask you whether they are like very friendly to each other, support each other, get along very well, or the opposite, they have some conflict. In your words, they might seem to have some kind of war. They want to fight for something. Yeah, you're in the right track. Actually, if you notice, their sentence talk about it was inevitable that the clash for leadership.
I see that.
Yeah, so you see, there's
okay, I see that.
you got it, the
conflict.
picture. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Can you maybe rephrase yourself? What does that sentence give you the impression? The clash of leadership. What were they fighting for? Is there something they both want or not? They both actually more than two dogs.
A fight for a lead dog to choose a lead dog.
They want to be the next leader.
The leader, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I think that's pretty much for today's interview.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but don't worry. I still have. Let me just.